Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. A little bit early this week because there's been this thing sort of going on behind the scenes for a few weeks. This company, TreSound, has released this TreSound1 speaker that obviously, based on what you can see from the thumbnail even, is unlike anything we've ever seen before. So they reached out to a number of creators, myself included, and said, would you like to review this thing? And I said, sure, it looks interesting, it looks unique. And I thought, it was a cool looking little speaker. But there was a major surprise when this thing arrived. You're not gonna wanna miss this.
Welcome to Record-ology.
So I was expecting, this little speaker, looked cool, triangle, et cetera. And then when this package arrived a week or so ago, I was like, what in the world? Because this showed up. It's enormous. This thing is about probably 2 feet tall or nearly. It was in a cardboard box. I haven't gone beyond this. This is the inner packaging. TreSound1, this thing is massive. So my first thought is, where on earth am I going to put this? Okay, I have no idea where I'm going to put this. Now, this is a speaker system. It's not just a single element speaker. It's got multiple drivers. It's a sound system. It's obviously primarily a Bluetooth sound system. And I'm excited. I'm really excited that today we're able to talk about this TreSound. And it is a very unique design. I'm not sure which color I got. Let's see. Model is the TreSound1, 24 volts. It has two 15-watt drivers, one 30-watt driver. That's probably the sub. 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. And it uses the CSR 5.0 aptX codec. So that means with this version of Bluetooth, we should be able to achieve lossless quality, which is amazing. And I'm excited for that because I do have lossless service through Apple Music. The Silk tweeter is a 25-core silk film tweeter. There's two of them, I guess. And two 2.5-inch full frequency drivers, a 5.25-inch sub, 3.5 millimeter audio interface, Class D power amplifier, ST chip, etc. Discover the beauty of sound. And as you can tell from this box, the packaging is on point. This is above and beyond packaging. Usually you could expect just white, plain styrofoam, but this is, branded, etc. All right, get into it, Record-ology. Open it up. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. I'm very excited. Okay, so I've got it on its side. I think this is the best angle to open the package. I've already sliced the other side open. There's this side. Here we go. Big reveal. What the heck? What in the world? That is so weird. This packaging is kind of amazing, actually. Wow. Okay. Well, let's take a closer look and see what we got. I'm still not sure what color I got. I'm hoping I got the green one because I think that looks the coolest. Here is the manual. And there is the bird. So, ultimately, at its heart, this is a Bluetooth speaker. And there are some of the specs. We already saw some of this. I'm so glad they've got Bluetooth 5.0. I forget what the CSR variant is. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it looks like a good manual. And wow, look at this, an APC cord. That's not something you see very often. Wow. So it's got an AC power supply. I don't think I've ever reviewed anything on this channel with an actual APC cord before. That's amazing. Oh, okay, so it's got a transform. Okay, I got it. Okay. This makes a little bit more sense. Okay, so there's the power supply. It does run on DC, which is what I would expect. And we also have what looks to be a nice high-quality audio cord, TRS cable here with a nice branded twisty tie. And this guy. It's so weird. Okay. Oh, wow, it's heavy. Oh my goodness. Okay. It's also very awkward. Okay. Yeah, that is something. So let me configure my shot a little bit better. Look at this. It's like this velour. That's really nice. So far, very impressed. This is fun. This is very different. Let me reconfigure my shot and we'll do a big reveal, see what color we got. Looks like a little Christmas tree. Look at this velour cover. Very nice, very excited. I hope I get the green one. Here's the big reveal. Let's see, it smells like paint. It smells like shop class. I smell like new furniture, varnished materials. Really cool, and here we go. Yes! Yes, it's the green one. That's the one I was hoping for. That is awesome. That is, wow, that's, you know what it looks like? It looks like the tip of like an airplane engine. I forget what that, an nacelle, is that called a nacelle? I'm not sure. The part that goes over the propeller on the front. It looks like the tip of an airplane. It looks like a little mountain. It looks like something out of 2001 Space Odyssey, perhaps something out of the Time Machine. You can see me using my gesturing hands in the reflection there. It's bizarre, but it looks really, really cool. Let's take a closer look. All right, the very tip of this thing, this is metal, by the way. I mean, this is all very heavy duty finishing materials. Fit and finish is cool. Oh, cool, look at that. Is that the volume? Oh, that is cool. Is that just a loose part or is that the volume? And then this, I believe, lights up, which is super neat. And then as I push this a little further away, this is a speaker grill, I believe. What a unique way to do this. I mean, it looks amazing. I mean, the branding here, everything is just, you know, looks top notch. I wonder what the bottom looks like. So looking at the bottom, there is a gap, as you can see, and it's hard to show on camera, but there is a driver, a down-firing driver, and then we just got rubber feet for the very, very bottom. Besides that, it's pretty simple. I don't see any other external controls or anything. Okay, I take that back. There actually is some connectivity. I mean, there would have to be, right? So we got the DC power on the left and then an aux input on the right. Okay, I've got it plugged in, and yes, this is the power switch and volume control. So here we go. Ooh, lights. Wasn't sure if we'd hear a greeting or a sound. It's okay. I totally don't mind that it doesn't talk to you. I think that that's an unnecessary feature. The light on the bottom is cool. This might make a good like nightlight / ambient music source. You know, it's interesting when you think about speakers like this, because it's not, I mean, even if it gets a stereo signal and even if it, you know, uses the multiple drivers to provide stereo, you're not going to get a stereo experience, obviously, because it's coming from a singular source location. So it's good for, in my opinion, Bluetooth speakers like this, singular speakers, are really good for ambient sound, but not necessarily to get like a stereo effect, because you're not going to be able to do that. But yeah, man, this light looks cool. Yeah, that is a really cool light source. I like it. Very, very neat. It's obviously hard to demonstrate a speaker on YouTube, right? Because you have to kind of take my word for it, which I will definitely let you know what I think. But I am going to play some ambient as well, just so you can kind of get a sense. Sometimes you can get a sense for a speaker just with my microphones that I'll be using and whatnot. But, you know, you have to really listen to it for yourself or trust the opinions of others to get a sense for the sound quality. So let me test it out and let you know what I think. Okay guys, so I have listened to a bunch of music on this speaker now, all different genres. My overall impression is that it sounds really good. It is not the best sounding speaker I've ever heard in my life, but it is far from being the worst. You know, part of the appeal is just the gorgeous design of this thing. This is wood, this is metal, all high quality fit and finish. I think it looks fantastic. It sounds really good too. I'm going to give you an audio sample here in a second, but just wanted to give you my thoughts. The bass is smooth. It seems to match any type of bass, whether it's punchiness or sort of smoother rolling bass, just perfectly. The mids do really well on vocals. On music, they seem a little hollow, a little pushed back, and I would say the weakest link for this speaker is probably the high end. It is definitely there and fairly accurate at moderate volume levels, but when you turn the volume, when you crank the volume on this thing, it seems like those high ends and some of the mids fall apart a little bit. That being said, it does sound really good to me. It's very listenable, especially just as ambient music. Also, it doesn't quite have as much volume as I would have hoped. It definitely can get loud, but it definitely gets thinner the louder it gets, which is kind of a bummer. Overall, though, very listenable, very good audio. So let's go ahead and give you guys a sound test with my front-facing stereo mics. I would have loved to seen this little light on top do something besides just light up red. I mean, it is cool, but it doesn't do much besides that. This thing is beautiful. There's no getting around that. It is absolutely beautiful. It is a bit pricey. The MSRP on this, and it just released today, it literally dropped today, is $799 on their website. However, if you want a discount, check the links in my description below. There is a bit of a discount which you guys can take advantage of for watching this video, and I thank you for doing so. And so that's going to do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this show. Because we are publishing the video a little bit early this week, we'll probably have another one later in the week. If you noticed recently, when we passed the 5-year mark, we sort of changed things up from a branding standpoint and how we were publishing our frequency of videos. So where before we said we're doing 2 videos a week on Sunday and on Wednesday, and then obviously the subscription show on Fridays, we aren't adhering to that as strictly. Now, that being said, the subscription show will go up every Friday, and the other videos will go up almost every Wednesday and every Sunday, but there may be variations that we make, this week being the case. So because we're doing this video early to coincide with the launch of this product, we are going to be offering some other content later in the week, so stay tuned for that. So if you want to pick up one of these, by the way, there is a link in the description below. But that's going to do it for now, guys. Happy record hunting. We'll see you next time.